rhinos and hippos and mammoths. The hero was coming, I'm locked in. You know that I'm winning, I'm top 10. You know that I came from the dog pen. You want it, you get it, you drop dead. The rebel who came from the bottom. My enemies know that I got it. I'm planting my seeds in gardens, then watching them sprout and harvest. The greatest was always in my plans. Battle the kid is white flags. Not on my level where I stand. Got it, I'm shooting a hot hand. Out of the gym, I was locked out. I failed, the kid was a dropout. I changed the game and it's up now. The city, they need me, it's clear now. The people is giving the damage. The people is giving the...
Sandman, I can tap dance through the energy blast. Run flat, never pop your orbit. I keep energy in storage. I see spinning the globe, my fingertip itch. If I could pluck the earthquake hit. Look at the wrist, look at your body, I shake it and shift. Big fish in a small pond. Godzilla with a boot on. Ice step into your lawn. Turn skyscrapers into croutons. Hit the button going high speed. Need a megaphone to announce me. I move through the pygmies and the top pick. Gotta pick fleas. Sit back, better breathe deep. Look around and they looking at me. 10 toes still never defeat. Push button never needed a key. Icy ain't ready for me. Hot boy still 100 degrees. I cross eyes and I dotted the T's. E&D till I leave in peace.
The people is giving the damage. The people is giving the... The people is giving the damage. The people is giving the...
give it all that I got will never stop. I give it all, straight to the top, will never stop. I give it all that I have, I let it be, cause nobody's better than me. What do you see? Give it all. Yeah, all that I got, I give it everything. They lost the plot, they think I'm menacing. They wanna talk, but I ain't settling. Circle is tight, feeling like better rains. Whole lot of globe trotting, man, they don't know nada. Bro, gotta show something to me and go harder. So proper, nah, not that, we sure gotta give it all raw now, like Don Goddess. All that I got will never stop. I give it all, straight to the top, will never fly. I give it all, they want me rocked, I never blow. I give it all, whoa, what you saying, my man? Give it all, whoa, hey, give it all, whoa, yeah, stand tall, give it all that I have, I let it be, cause nobody's better than me. What do you see? Give it all. What do you think when people look at me? 100 degrees tougher than Booker T. Couldn't agree more, but could it be? I think higher than them all. Truthfully, my pen fire and then some. Apply the addendum. Take this whole thing for ransom. Give it all I got for attention. Nah, the mention of life well lived, for instance. Give it all.
Battle the kid is white flags. Not on my level where I stand. Got it, I'm shooting a hot hand. Out of the gym, I was locked out. I failed, the kid was a dropout. I changed the game and it's up now. The city, they need me, it's clear now. The people is giving the damage. The people is giving the...
Sandman, I can tap dance through the energy blast. Run flat, never pop your orbit. I keep energy in storage. I see spinning the globe, my fingertip itch. If I could pluck the earthquake hit, look at the wrist, look at your body, I shake it and shift. Big fish in a small pond, Godzilla with a boot on. I step into your lawn, turn skyscrapers into croutons. Hit the button going high speed, need a megaphone to announce me. I move through the pygmies in the top pick, gotta pick fleas. Sit back, better breathe deep. Look around and they looking at me. 10 toes still never defeat. Push button never needed a key. I see they ain't ready for me. Hot boy still 100 degrees. I cross eyes and I dotted the T's. E&D till I leave in peace.
The people is giving the damage. The people is giving the... The people is giving the damage. The people is giving the... The people is giving the damage. The people is giving the damage. The people is giving the... The people is giving the damage. The people is giving the... 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 The people is
be featuring more of the Alumni Band in our halftime performance. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a great country with freedoms like no other. Please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our country's national anthem, conducted by Steve Taylor. Standing and welcome the Hillsdale Falcon Choir and alumni to perform the Hillsdale Alma Mater.
After the ceremony.
Hey, how you doing, bud?
How are you?
Okay.
Staying out of trouble?
Trying to.
Busy?
Was you up today?
No, I was up a couple times earlier. I went to Huron.
You did?
I got real good. Well, place I'm at for military.
Where you getting them on?
Spoons. I can't catch them.
Spoons?
Every damn thing else on them.
Good bait.
I can't get them to take anything. Lures, bandits, whatever's going on.
They've been in there a long time.
They're not very big, these ones.
Well, that's better eating anyway.
Yeah. They're up normally 17, 19.
Oh, that's a nice bait.
Big girls.
You've got my water bottle, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll be moving in.
The wind
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention please as we begin Hillsdale High School's 2024 Homecoming Celebration. On behalf of Hillsdale High School Student Council, we would like to extend a warm welcome to the students, families, faculty, staff, alumni, and Falcon fans to tonight's Homecoming Court presentation and crowning ceremony. This year's Homecoming Court attendants have been selected by their peers to represent their respective classes, with this year's King and Queen being selected by the collective vote of freshmen, sophomore, junior, and senior students. Congratulations to all of our homecoming attendants. Now, please turn your attention to the center of the field, where it is our honor to formally introduce you to the 2024 Hillsdale High School Homecoming Court. We begin with this year's freshman attendants, Ayla Pryor and Corbin Leader. Ayla Pryor. Ayla is the daughter of Sarah and Jared Pryor. Ayla is a member of the soccer, basketball, and track teams. She is also involved in choir and 4-H. One thing on her bucket list is to travel to another country and volunteer. Ayla Pryor. Corbin Dieter. Corbin is the son of Michelle and Matt Dieter. He is a member of the football and baseball teams. Corbin is also involved in the Hillsdale FFA. One thing on his bucket list is to hunt and travel all over the United States. Corbin Dieter. Our 2024 freshman attendants, Ayla Pryor and Corbin Dieter. Our 2024 sophomore attendants are Jillian Calger and Kale Lewis. Jillian Calger. Jillian is the daughter of Lynette and Bob Calger. She is a member of the volleyball, softball, and basketball teams. Jillian is also an FFA officer and a member of the Captain's Athletic Leadership Council and youth group at the Church of the Savior. One thing on her bucket list is to visit all 50 states. Jillian Calger. Kale Lewis. Kale is the son of Heather and Joe Lewis. He is a member of the football, basketball, and baseball teams. He is also involved in the Captain's Athletic Leadership Council and FFA. One thing on his bucket list is to go to Yellowstone National Park. Kale Lewis. Our 2024 sophomore attendants, Jillian Calger and Kale Lewis. Our 2024 junior attendants are Kennedy Fickus and Brock Bauer. Kennedy Fickus. Kennedy is the daughter of Tiffany and Mark Fickus. She is a member of the volleyball, basketball, and softball teams. She is also involved in Student Council, Captain's Athletic Leadership Council, National Honor Society, yearbook, and a class officer. One thing on her bucket list is to win a state championship in softball. Kennedy Fickus. Brock Bauer. Brock is the son of Tamara and Dana Bauer. He is a member of the football and baseball teams. He is also involved in the Captain's Athletic Leadership Council. One thing on his bucket list is to go skydiving with his dad for his 18th birthday. Brock Bauer. Our 2024 junior attendants, Kennedy Fickus and Brock Bauer. This year's flower girl is Fiona Zimmerman, a second grader at Edison Elementary. Fiona is the daughter of Emily and Evan Zimmerman. Emily Zimmerman is currently the Spanish teacher at Hillsdale High School. Fiona plays travel soccer for Ashland United and does gymnastics. She also enjoys reading, arts and crafts, and drawing. This year's crown bearer is Grady Zimmerman, a preschool student at Park Street. Grady is the son of Emily and Evan Zimmerman. Grady is a baseball and flag football player. He also finds joy in construction, aka he digs holes in his backyard. Next, we are honored to welcome back last year's homecoming queen and king, Kaylin Monier and Nolan Walker. Kaylin is currently studying public health at Penn State University. Kaylin will also be crowning this year's homecoming queen. Nolan is currently studying zoology at The Ohio State University and is a member of the Ashland County Community Band. Now, we are proud to present our 2024 senior attendants and homecoming queen and king candidates. The 2024 homecoming queen candidates are Olivia Burgess, Willow Funk, and Taylor Smith. The king candidates are Grayson Alice, Dylan Fickus, and Ethan Miller. Olivia Burgess, escorted by Grayson Alice. Olivia is the daughter of Julie and Matthew Beavers. She is involved in the Kindness, History, Book, and Leo Club. She is an active member in her church, youth group, and the Pathfinders program. Also, she is the team manager for the girls' basketball team. One thing on her bucket list is to visit Colorado during the fall and stay in a cabin near the mountains. After high school, she plans to attend Cedarville University to major in pharmacy to receive a doctoral degree. Olivia Burgess. Grayson Alice. Grayson is the son of Amanda and Josh Alice. He is a member of the football and track and field teams. He is also involved in the Captain's Athletic Leadership Council. One thing on his bucket list is to make it to state for football. After high school, he plans to continue his education. Grayson Alice. Your 2024 homecoming senior attendance and Queen and King candidates, Olivia Burgess and Grayson Alice. Willow Funk, escorted by Dylan Fickus. Willow is the daughter of Michelle Wires and Ryan Funk. She is a member of the softball team. She is also involved in FFA and 4-H. One thing on her bucket list is to go to Yellowstone National Park in Montana. After high school, she plans to go to college to become a veterinarian technician. Willow Funk. Dylan Fickus. Dylan is the son of Stacy and Ryan Fickus. Dylan is a member of the basketball and baseball team. He is also involved in FFA. One thing on his bucket list is to go scuba diving. After high school, he plans on attending an apprenticeship program in Medina for pipe fitting, HVAC, and plumbing. Dylan Fickus. Your 2024 homecoming senior attendance and Queen and King candidates, Willow Funk and Dylan Fickus. Taylor Schmitz, escorted by Ethan Miller. Taylor is the daughter of Vanessa and Justin Schmitz. Taylor is a member of the volleyball team. She is also involved in softball, student council, National Honor Society, and the Captain's Athletic Leadership Council. One thing on her bucket list is to go skydiving. After high school, she plans on attending college and studying early education. Taylor Schmitz. Ethan Miller. Ethan is the son of Stacy and Paul Miller. Ethan is a member of the football and track and field team. He is also involved in the College Now Business program. One thing on his bucket list is to learn how to do a backflip. After high school, he plans on attending Ashland University to get his bachelor's degree in accounting. Ethan Miller. Your 2024 homecoming senior attendance and Queen and King candidates, Taylor Schmitz and Ethan Miller. Ladies and gentlemen, please give this year's homecoming court a round of applause. And now, this is the moment we've all been waiting for, the crowning of the 2024 Hillsdale High School Homecoming Queen and King. This year's homecoming queen is, drumroll please, Willow Funk. And this year's homecoming king is, drumroll please, Dylan Fickus. Congratulations, Willow Funk and Dylan Fickus, for being chosen as this year's Queen and King. Now let's give another round of applause for the 2024 Hillsdale Homecoming Court. This concludes tonight's ceremony. Thank you, and now let's go Falcons.
Let's hear one more round of applause for the homecoming king and queen.
I give it all that I got will never stop. I give it all, straight to the top, will never stop. I give it all that I have, I let it be, cause nobody's better than me. What do you see? Give it all. Yeah, all that I got, I give it everything. They lost the plot, they think I'm menacing. They wanna talk, but I ain't settling. Circle is tight, feeling like better rings. Whole lot of glow trying, man, they don't know nada. Bro, gotta show something to me and go harder. So proper, nah, not that, we sure gotta give it all raw now. They're like Don Dallas. All that I got will never stop. I give it all, straight to the top, will never fly. I give it all, they want me rock, they never blow. I give it all, whoa. What you say, my man? Give it all, whoa. Hey, give it all, whoa. Yeah, stand tall, give it all that I have, I let it be, cause nobody's better than me. What do you see? Give it all. What do you think when people look at me? 100 degrees tougher than Booker T. Couldn't agree more, but could it be? I think higher than them all. Truthfully, my pen fire and then some. Apply the addendum. Take this whole thing for ransom. Give it all I got for attention. Not a mention of life well lived, for instance. Give it all.
Welcome, fans, to Live and Free on OH Report. I'm Zack Truax, alongside Rich Sturry on stats and Adam Thompson, AT. He is the man that makes everything go. Week 8 of the high school football regular season is upon us, and 7-0 Hillsdale welcomes conference rival Northwestern into Jeromesville. Northwestern is 1-6 on the season with their lone win over Black River. The last time these two teams met here in Hillsdale, Northwestern came away with a 17-12 victory. Northwestern would go on to a 9-2 record that year, losing in the second round of the playoffs. Hillsdale won last year at Northwestern by a score of 45-21 and looks like a team that can make a deep playoff run this year. Currently, they're in second place in Region 25 in Division 7, and their current computer point total is fourth most in Division 7. Can Northwestern pull off the improbable upset on their conference rival, or will the Hillsdale freight train roll over yet another competitor? We'll hear a quick message from our gracious sponsors, and when we come back, I'll let you know what both teams need to do in order to win and who the key contributors will be. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, but you know we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant, they can move the king. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Home and kitchen supply, we're building our future with you.
Contractors and do-it-yourselfers, this is Jeff Flowers from Home and Kitchen Supply, here to remind you that we are your best source for kitchens, baths, windows, doors, floors, and more. Quality products, friendly service, great prices. You owe it to yourself to give us a try. You will be glad you did. That's Home and Kitchen Supply, 163 North Diamond Street, downtown Mansfield. We're building our future with you.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Welcome back to Live and Free on OH Report. They got the music cranked at the Hillsdale Falcon nest, and it's homecoming. The Falcons are just about ready to take the field. Hey, let's talk about the teams tonight. And first, we'll look at the away team, the visiting 1-6 Northwestern Huskies. So Northwestern comes in 1-6, and they started the year off 1-1, but since have been on a 6-game losing streak. Currently, the Huskies, like I said, are 1-6, but they've had some bright spots this season. They have shown flashes of what could be a prolific passing attack. The guy behind that passing attack is our spotlight player, quarterback, senior Isaac Brew'd. Brew'd has thrown for 1,442 yards this season to go along with 9 touchdowns. His Achilles heel has been the interception. He's been picked off 10 times this year. If Brew'd can manage to put up that kind of yardage this game and avoid the interception, he just might give the Huskies a chance. Now let's flip over to the home team, your Hillsdale Falcons. Like I said, it's homecoming for Hillsdale. And the big reason, Hillsdale is 7-0 and 4-0 in the conference. The red-hot Falcons have been steamrolling teams with losing records. Their average margin of victory over teams below the 500 mark is 34 points per game. You can see they had some tough ones there. Waynedale's a winning team, 34-14. Smithville, winning team, 14-17. And Dalton. So, who's the guy that makes this offense go? Well, the big reason for these prodigious margins of victory, the sophomore quarterback, Kale Lewis. Lewis has thrown for 1,345 yards and 16 touchdowns and rushed for a touchdown, all the while only allowing 2 interceptions all year. Lewis has shown pinpoint accuracy throwing to his 3 tall wideouts and then also being able to find Owen Sloan out of the backfield. He rarely leaves the pocket when he doesn't have to, and he always keeps his eyes downfield as he progresses through his reads. All right, we're set to kick off here. We'll do some keys to victory real quick. For Hillsdale, their keys to victory, it's pretty simple. Don't beat yourself. Take care of the football and be disciplined enough to avoid costly mistakes. Hillsdale's guys in the defensive backfield can make plays on 50-50 balls. Just sit back and try and pick one off as Hillsdale will try and air it out. Now we'll jump to Northwestern's keys to victories. Okay, we're set to kick off. Ball is on the tee. Hillsdale kicks off to Northwestern. And if I'm going to kick off, Northwestern player picks it up, avoids a tackler, avoids another tackler, makes a decent return out of it, taking it to 25. And Northwestern gets the ball first. Boy, a big guy out for Hillsdale tonight, Grayson Alice. The senior, 6'1", 260 pounds, goes both ways for Hillsdale. They're going to miss him. He's unavailable tonight. They'll be missing him on both sides of the ball. Northwestern takes over on offense. Isaac Brew'd, senior quarterback, takes a snap, man in motion, and we have a costly first penalty. Northwestern comes out. Brew'd at quarterback. His receivers, Riley Ramser, sophomore. James Cassidy, he's a junior. Jesse Hanshaw is a freshman. And Mason Myers is a senior. Myers and Ramser, his 2 favorite targets. Ramser has 512 yards, 4 touchdowns on the season. Myers has 591 with 5 touchdowns.
Penalty against the Huskies. Makes it first down and 15.
Northwestern comes out 5 wide with a tight end. Tight end goes in motion now. That's Myers in motion. Runs a wheel route. Oh, quarterback's in trouble and gets drugged down. Sack on first down. Boy, going backwards. Huskies are going backwards quick. was 1st and 15 after a 5-yard penalty. Then they take a sack, loses about 3 more, so it looks like 2nd and about 17 or 18. Call comes in. Brew'd quarterback. We've seen Myers go in motion twice. Myers is number 4. He's a senior. That's one. Ramser split to the bottom of your screen. Brew'd under duress again. Looks for a man downfield. Oh! Boy, Brew'd had a man open. That was number 2, James Cassidy, but could not hang on to it. That would have been a nice pickup on 3rd down. That was a nice pickup on 2nd down. Would have gave him 3rd and somewhat manageable. But now they're looking at 3rd and a country mile. Hillsdale showing a good pass rush early. And it looks like they're only bringing 3 guys and still creating pressure on Brew'd. Northwestern, 5 wide. Traditional 5 wide here. Brew'd all by himself. Henshaw in motion. Brew'd looking for a man. Fumbles. Oh, Brew'd took off. Everyone was covered. Brew'd took off. Boy, I felt like he took off just a little bit early on that. Our Simonson construction replay here. Yeah, Hillsdale just bringing 3, sitting back. Boy, Brew'd had a nice pocket. I really wish he would just stuck back there and tried to find an open man. I talked about Hillsdale. They just need to sit back and read his eyes and pick one off on defense is the key to victory, and that's what you're seeing Hillsdale do, just bringing heat with 3 guys. Northwestern punts. Number 3 for Hillsdale. Brock Bauer on the punt return, up the middle. Nice return. About 10, 12-yard return. Hillsdale gets the ball on the plus side of the 50 to start the game. Yeah, about a 15, about close to a 20-yard return for Bauer on that punt. So Bauer does a good job setting Hillsdale up on the right side of the 50 for him. Lewis back at quarterback. Sloan at the running back spot. Young, Bauer, and McFadden, the wideouts, alongside big Jake Haven. Quick pass out to Bauer. Takes a little bubble screen. Picks up positive yards there. Looks like about 5. Hillsdale's offensive line goes like this. At left tackle, number 51, Brady Kirchbaum. Left guard is normally Grayson Alice. He's out tonight. I'll try and figure out who's playing left guard. Brady Heller, junior, he's 5'9", 190. He plays center. Garrett Furr plays right guard, junior, 6'1", 275. And Brady Kirchbaum, 6'6", 215. He's the right tackle. Lewis back in the gun. 4 receivers with Sloan set back. Here's that quick screen again. This time it's to Holland Young. Another pickup makes it 3rd and very short. Hillsdale taking their time here, being methodical. Lewis gets the call from the sideline, runs it himself. Young and Bauer split out to the right. McFadden goes left. Stoppage in time. I'm not quite sure what the problem is here. Referee doesn't like the armbands, I guess. Send him out for a play. So, number 20, Kyle Turk checks in to wideout spot. That's Haven in motion. Sloan gets the ball off tackle on the right side. Bursts ahead for a 1st down. Really nice kick-out block by Jake Haven. Kind of plays an H-back spot for the Falcons. Right there's your kick-out block, and they get the seal on the edge. Sloan bursts right through it. Beautiful kick-out block by Haven to spring that thing. Gives Hillsdale 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Lewis at quarterback. Sloan in the sidecar next to him. 4 receivers. Boy, Lewis has all day to throw and just makes a nice, easy pitch and catch to number 10, Hayden McFadden, for a 1st down. And that is a long ball, and he puts it right on the money, that deep out. And I think as much time as Lewis had, he could have thrown it to McFadden. McFadden could have stopped, thrown it back to Lewis. Lewis could have thrown it to him again. It's about how much time Lewis had back in the pocket. Northwestern getting zero pressure right now. Handoff to, looks like Young this time up the middle. Brock Bauer up the middle. Kind of a wide receiver middle run there. Sloan was the lead blocker. And will probably be a hold.
Penalty will go against the Huskies.
Oh, penalty against the Huskies. I missed the call. Must have been a face mask. I missed it. Either way, Hillsdale sets up now at around their 10-yard line. Multiple men in motion, step on the left. Lewis calling for the ball, gives to Sloan off the right side, walks in for a touchdown, untouched. Really nice play call there by Trevor Klein. Looks like he sets a couple guys in motion to the left. Looks like they're going to try and run it left, leverage on the left, and just bounce it right. And just off tackle. We'll have to pick up a number on the blocker. It looked like 78. Landon Thomas, the 6'3", 200-pound junior. Really nice block on the edge to spring Sloan's run. Hillsdale sets up for the PAT, up 7-0 here early in the first quarter. Well, almost. It will be 7-0 soon. Maybe I might put the jinx on them. And Northwestern jumps. So Trevor Klein immediately, we've seen him do this before. Trevor Klein immediately sends him for the two-point conversion. I actually jinxed Northwestern there. I said 7-0 before the PAT was kicked. They jump off sides, and now Hillsdale runs their offense back out in the field to go for the two-point conversion. So Trevor Klein right away looking to go up by 2. It looks like Sloan comes out on the two-point conversion. That's surprising. Now it's Bauer set up in the sidecar at the running back spot. 4 wide receivers. Lewis with the ball. Quick throw. Nice catch. Number 15, Jake Haven. The big 6', 200-pound H-back. That gives him his I was going to say his second touchdown, but maybe his first conversion on the year. And we'll take a break. When we come back, Hillsdale kicks off Northwestern. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Happy Halloween!
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe.
And we're back here at Hillsdale High School. A.J. Brown kicks the ball, toes it up. High kick, but short. Fumbled again, live ball. Myers picks it up, is running the wrong direction, now finds a crease. And oh no, almost gets away. Mason Myers of Northwestern living dangerously. Fumbles the kickoff, runs back to about the 10, picks it up, makes a man miss, another man miss, and gets it back out to almost the 20. Able to make something out of almost disaster. Northwestern takes over. They went nowhere but backwards on the last drive. Out in the 5 wide, Brew'd the quarterback. Man goes in motion. Now you have trips right, quick pass. And that is complete. And Northwestern makes a miss. Receiver down the sidelines. That is number 1. Riley Ramser, the sophomore, adds to his total on the year. Beautiful run by Ramser. And he gives Northwestern a 1st and 10 from the 42. I talked about it. This offense has shown flashes this year, but the interception bug has bit them a few too many times. Northwestern out again with 4 wide receivers to the left. And they throw it over to Ramser again. It looks like Northwestern trying to overload the field on that play and create a one-on-one with Ramser to get that let him miss a tackle, let him be an athlete in space, trying to make somebody miss. So I got a correction on that name. That's Ramsier. Sorry to Mr. Ramsier's family there, but I'll get it right the rest of the way out. Okay, here's 5 wide again. Northwestern sends 4 to the left. Ramsier one-on-one again. Brew'd surveys, rolls to his left, and throws it out of bounds.
Huge pass, turn away. Brings up a 3rd down and 10.
Brew'd, a left-handed quarterback. Ramsier not able to get open. Boy, you'd think they keep overloading the one side to create one-on-ones with Ramsier, but it's not going to work unless you come back to that quad side every once in a while. You've got 4 guys over there. That means you've got 3 blockers. Throw it to somebody over there, create some yardage. It's just when you go back to the well too many times, boy, this Hillsdale defense is going to make you pay. Fake handoff. There's the throw to Myers. He catches it. He makes a man miss. Nice block in the open field. Oh, but he stops. Myers had the 1st down and tried to make an extra cut. Oh, you got to believe this is 4-down territory for Northwestern, though. Right here, if you're just put your head down and get the 1st down. Run behind your pads right there. Myers tries to make one guy too many miss. Hillsdale does a good job gang tackling, but Hillsdale has it's homecoming, but they look a little flat. They look a little flat, especially at the point of attack. When it's one-on-one, they're missing that 1st tackle, and Northwestern's getting yards after that 1st tackle. First guy there's got to start making a play. Now Northwestern comes out. 4 wide receivers to the right. Ramsier to the left alone. That's Henshaw in motion. And timeout. Northwestern. Timeout Northwestern. We'll stay here, though. So I talked a little bit about in the pregame. Northwestern has shown flashes this year. Brew'd, coming into this game, had 1,442 yards and 9 touchdowns through the air. You compare that to Lewis. Now, Lewis is quarterback in the 7-0 team. He's taken a lot of second halves off. He's taken a lot of 4 quarters off because their leads have been so extensive. But Lewis right now coming in at 1,345 yards passing. So Brew'd can put up the yards. It's just that they cannot turn it over. They cannot go backwards. This is a kind of unique 5 wide. They'll send 4 one way, then motion sometimes. They won't motion. They'll go with the 4 wide. They'll try and keep Ramsier in a one-on-one. But they haven't. The only runs tonight have been Brew'd maybe on a quarterback draw. I kind of like that play right here. I think if I'm Northwestern, I like the quarterback draw. They come out 5 wide again, 4 to the right. Ramsier at the bottom of the screen. Brew'd at the quarterback. Henshaw in motion. There's the quarterback draw, and it's eaten up right away. Hillsdale having nothing to do with it. It was quarterback draw all the way, and Hillsdale was ready for it, and it's a turnover on downs. Hillsdale takes over around the 37-yard line. 1st and 10, Hillsdale. Boy, if you're Northwestern, you need to stop here because a 14-point lead for Hillsdale is trouble. Lewis at the quarterback spot. That's Sloan next to him. 3 wide receivers. Haven at the H-back. Fake to Haven. Lewis looks deep. Everyone's covered. Lewis goes right there. He does such a great job. And Haven was wide open, just missed him. But I talked about in the pregame, Lewis does such a great job of not fleeing the pocket. Watch this replay. He rolls to his right. No one's open. He keeps his eyes downfield and sees Haven come open and gives the big guy a chance at the ball, just overthrows him a little bit. Really well done by Cale Lewis. Just a sophomore, but able to keep his eyes downfield, looking for his receivers, being a facilitator. 2nd down and 10. No harm, no foul. Once again, 3 wideouts. Sloan in the sidecar. Haven at the H-back. Give to Sloan. Runs left, then turns up the middle. Might get about 3 yards on that run. Makes it 3rd and 7. Northwestern has a chance to get off the field here. If Northwestern get a stop right here, have a chance to get off the field.
Third down and 7.
That's Knox Lewis checking in now for Haven. Lewis at the quarterback spot. Sloan again in the sidecar. 3 wide receivers. Might be, it looks like Knox Lewis at the H-back spot. And Lewis decides to keep it and is stopped short of the 1st down. Well, Northwestern doing a really good job of sticking with these tall wide receivers. And that makes 4th down and short. And it's decision time for Mr. Klein. And he takes the safe bet and runs his punt unit out. Northwestern did a really good job there of covering guys up. That was a coverage sack. Lewis was rolling out to the right. And that defensive back never bit, stayed back. Northwestern puts 2 guys back to field the punt. McFadden on the punt and puts it down out of bounds around the 20-yard line. So Northwestern takes over in decent territory. Northwestern has got to keep this thing to a 1-score game. If it can be a 1-score game going into the 4th quarter, they have a chance. But they've got to get something going on offense here. They can't move backwards again. They've been their own worst enemy. 1st and 10 from the 22. So decent field position. Homecoming night here at Hillsdale. Northwestern comes out. 4 wide receivers to the left. Rams are 1-on-1 on the right. Hanshaw in motion now. Sets up on the right, so you get traditional 5 wide. Brew'd surveys, steps up in the pocket, in trouble, and throws it out of bounds, bounces it off somebody's head down there. Someone took one off the dome on the sidelines. Oh, that looks like the scene from, what was the Friday Night Lights, or the football movie where the quarterback beans the mascot on the sidelines in the head. Look at the Falcon not taking that one off the dome. No harm there for Northwestern. Lived to fight another down. 2nd and 10. 5 wide. Brew'd takes a snap. Rolls to his left. Nobody again, goes out of bounds. But it seems like the play's over before it gets started for Northwestern. They've got 5 wide. Brew'd is just kind of hustling almost. The clock's running almost too fast for Brew'd right here. He's just got to try and slow the internal clock down. Let his receivers get open. Just give it a second. Hillsdale not bringing any pressure other than a 3-down lineman. So Brew'd, you just like to see him slow his internal clock down just a little bit. Let these guys work open and slide around in the pocket a little bit. 5 wide here for Hillsdale. 3rd and 10. Make it 11. Brew'd now sprints to his right, stops, cuts up, got a man open. Oh, no, right through Mason Myers, hands at the sticks. He had a 1st down and possibly more. Steps up, Brew'd steps up. Nice little pass here. Myers just flat drops it. His defensive back had fallen down. He had a for sure 1st down if he catches that. Instead, it's 4th and 10 for Northwestern, and they will punt. Back deep for Hillsdale is number 3, Brock Bauer. Yeah, nice return on the last punt. Punting for Northwestern is number 4, Mason Myers. This time it's nice high punt. Well, Bauer takes it, and he's surprised no one's there when he catches it. Has a nice return. Bauer was generally shocked. He caught it, and he's like, where they at? And he takes it up 5, 10. Bauer, about a 16-yard return. That gives Bauer about 36, maybe 40 yards in punt return yardage now. But Northwestern needs to do a better job of getting down the field on the punt coverage. Bauer was shocked no one was there to hit him right away. And he sets up Hillsdale, this time inside the 45. Lewis, the quarterback spot. This time Sloan set behind him. Fake to Sloan in the middle. Give on the jet sweep to Hayden McFadden around the edge and just gets shoved out of bounds. Fake to give to Lewis, or fake to give to Sloan. Then McFadden bounces around the outside for a nice long gain. Like that. I love that jet sweep action, especially off the fake up the middle, especially when Sloan's been so effective running the ball between the tackles. Fake it to him, get that whole defense to take that one step in, and then one of your fast wide receivers takes it around the edge. 1st and 10 for Hillsdale. Sloan in the sidecar. Lewis, the quarterback, takes a snap. This time gives to Sloan off the left side. For another 1st down. Hillsdale moving the ball at will now. Again, guess who on the kickout block? Big number 15, Jake Haven. You talk about the offense, and you always bring up the ball carriers. One thing I noticed that stuck out on film to me, whenever they run off the either edge, Haven is responsible for that important kickout block on the defensive end, and very rarely does he not create a crease there on a kickout block. Hillsdale back in traditional offense. Lewis surveys, throws one deep over the head, intended for, get a number on that, intended for number 5. Knocks Lewis. Trying to get that Lewis to Lewis connection for a touchdown. And on this Simonson construction replay, you'll notice there's obstruction there, but what I wish you could have noticed is it wasn't terrible coverage by Northwestern, but Kale Lewis, throws it to only where Knox Lewis can get to it. And if he can't get to it, nobody can. And that's why he only has 2 interceptions this year. Haven in motion. Give to Sloan off the right side this time. Northwestern does a little better job stringing it out. Sloan able to fight ahead for a 1st down, make it 1st and goal. Good job by Hillsdale, guys, getting a hat on a hat. Northwestern didn't do a bad job getting guys to the point of attack. Hillsdale did a better job getting a hat on a hat. And there's Owen Sloan running behind his pads. Crashes ahead for a 1st down. Makes it 1st and goal. I got to believe they're giving it 26 with the middle right here. He's carried you all the way down the field. Let him finish the drive. There it is. Sloan up the middle, makes a nice cut. Sloan really good at reading his blockers, too. Watch how he presses to the right on this run. Watch him press right. He presses right, cuts left, gives his man 65. Gage Barker, 65 is Corbin Dieter, the freshman. Gives Corbin Dieter a nice chance to set up that block by pressing to the right. Defender goes right. Dieter able to turn the guy's shoulders, and then it's a cut up the middle. And we're on for a PAT, A.J. Brown. Currently 14-0. Oh, beautiful kick. A.J. Brown converts to PAT. Makes a score. Your Hillsdale Falcons 15, your Northwestern Huskies 0. 3:14 to go in the 1st quarter. We'll take a break. When we come back, Hillsdale kicks off. Stick with us.
Halloween.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it.
And welcome back. A.J. Brown kicks off with a third fumble kickoff by Northwestern. Fielded again by Mason Myers. I'm starting to think he's doing it on purpose. A little possum action right there. Mason Myers, a little possum action. Just goading, trying to bait Hillsdale in to miss the tackle. Because 3 fumble kickoffs, and we got to get that fixed at practice. Northwestern takes over the ball around the 21. Sarcasm, obviously a foreign language here at the Hillsdale Falcon Nest. 4 wide to the left. Quick pass out. Oh, nice catch. But immediately wrestled down. James Cassidy for Northwestern able to wrangle that ball in. Looked like it was going out of bounds. Able to get his hands up. Nice catch. But just a minimal game.
Update on that previous score. We are now tied, Norwayne and Dalton, 7-7.
Norwayne and Dalton tied 7-7. Everyone here at Hillsdale interested in that game as Norwayne is week 10. Ton of computer points on the line for that game. Northwestern comes out, a bunch set, 4 bunch to the right. Ramser to the left. Quick pass to Myers. And Hillsdale snuffs it out quickly.
Myers the ball carrier.
Hillsdale all over that one.
Turkin on the tackle. Loss of 2 on the play. Third down.
Loss at 2. Third down and 10. Wait, Northwestern had 1 drive that they got down to about the 30 and stalled out. The first drive, the second drive, and this drive have not been able to produce positive yards whatsoever. Traditional 5 wide for Brew'd. Takes a snap. Boy, that's a slow snap. And there's flags everywhere. That's got to be procedure. I don't like how slow that snap came out. Oh, yeah. The old double clutch on the snap is what happened. Don't double clutch the snap. If you're a center and you jump the snap, just snap the ball. Everyone's going to figure it out. Either way, Northwestern moves back to 3rd and forever, and this is almost impossible yardage against this Hillsdale defense has been stifling. Brew'd sets up in the pocket, rolls to his left, got men chasing him. Myers works free. Oh, Myers with a beautiful catch down the sideline. Breaks 1 tackle, makes another man miss. Myers in the clear, trying to make a 3rd man miss. Oh, a nice tackle. But Myers on 3rd and about 18 beats his man one-on-one. Beautiful basket catch. Runs through a tackle, makes another man miss, and takes the ball all the way down to the 10-yard line where Northwestern sets up 1st and goal on a little bit of a hometown spot. Brew'd works up in the pocket and wrestled down. One arm, Jake Haven rips him down for the sack. And Hillsdale getting pressure with just 3. Brew'd, much better job on that last big completion, sliding up in the pocket and keeping his eyes downfield. Found Myers one-on-one, streaking down the sideline, and threw a beautiful ball to him. Like I've said, this Northwestern offense has shown flashes, just not been consistent. Now they lose some yards, so it's 1st and goal from about the 12, the 13. Brew'd rolls to his right. Free rusher misses. Brew'd makes him miss, but that time sacked by number 51, Big Brady Kirchbaum. When you're 6'6", you're not too many guys going to run out of your reach. He's 6'6". He's got about a 7-foot wingspan. It looks like the big guy. So now it's 3rd down and goal after 2 sacks in a row. Northwestern moving straight back again. That time Hillsdale did bring a free rusher to create some pressure. They've been sitting back trying to pick the ball off. Northwestern more than content to let this thing go to the second quarter. So we'll take a break. When we come back, it'll be Northwestern football, 1st and goal from about the 16. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Home and kitchen supply, we're building our future with you.
Contractors and do-it-yourselfers, this is Jeff Flowers from Home and Kitchen Supply, here to remind you that we are your best source for kitchens, baths, windows, doors, floors, and more. Quality products, friendly service, great prices. You owe it to yourself to give us a try. You will be glad you did. That's Home and Kitchen Supply, 163 North Diamond Street, downtown Mansfield. We're building our future with you.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change.
Third and goal for the Huskies here from the 16. This is 4-down territory. Brew'd on the quarterback draw the whole way. Makes one guy miss. Well, on that quarterback draw, I'd really like to see Brew'd just, if he's going to run the quarterback draw, sit there for a second and, man, take off down the field. Run behind your pads a little bit. But he gets some positive yards. Hoffman on the tackle. And Northwestern running out the field goal unit. Okay. I feel like I'm a Northwestern coach. I feel like I'm in a boat race right here. I've got to keep scoring with Hillsdale. I can't settle for field goals, but they're going to settle for one right here. And it's up, and that is good. Really nicely, really nice kick. No, they called it no good? I missed it. We'll see the replay. It had plenty of leg. So, my mistake. I thought that was good. The referees called it no good. Had plenty of leg. I didn't see how it missed. Obviously did. The referee's much closer than I am. So Northwestern missing out on some points again from deep inside Hillsdale territory. And Hillsdale takes over at the 20-yard line. 3 wide receivers now split to the left for Lewis. Sloan in the sidecar. Single wide receiver up high on the right. Sloan takes the snap. Oh, nice pass. Beautiful accuracy by Sloan. Completes the pass over the middle to number 2, Holland Young. That was pinpoint accuracy. Really nice ball by Sloan. Looked like he was throwing in some coverage. You heard the crowd gasp a little bit when Lewis let go of that ball, but did a nice job throwing his man open. Trips to the right again. Lewis takes a snap. Sloan in the protect. Beautiful ball again by Lewis to number 10, Hayden McFadden. Boy, it's almost unfair. When a quarterback can sling it like that, and that wasn't bad coverage by the Northwestern defender, but Lewis is just putting it where only his guy can catch it, even in coverage. He knows he's got a tall wide receiver, so he puts it where only his receiver can go, and the Falcons are on the march. 2 plays, 2 first downs, and they're set up camp at the 34-yard line of Northwestern. This time handoff to Sloan up the middle, and he gets positive yards on first down. Looks like 4 yards on first down for a nice little run up the middle by Sloan. Second down and 6 for Hillsdale getting visitors in the booth tonight. No candy. No trick or treat yet. Lewis takes a snap. Nope. Haven in motion. Lewis takes a snap. Give off to Sloan again, this time off the left. Bounces it all the way out. Makes a cut. Gets downfield. Dragging tacklers inside the 15. Moves the sticks again. 4 plays, 3 first downs. Nice job by Sloan, beating everybody to the edge and then cutting it upfield for positive yards. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. I'll call that a 15-yard run. Lewis throwing it. Oh, 10. Hayden McFadden had a step. Lewis put it where he could catch it. McFadden only able to get one hand up. I think he might have heard footsteps a little bit there. Number 2, James Cassidy was closing the gap fast. 2nd and 10 from the 15-yard line. Hillsdale almost moving the ball at will at this point. 4 wide receivers. Haven out wide this time. Sloan set up in the eye. Fake to Sloan. Throw to Haven. Haven makes a cut. Drags a few tacklers forward. Positive yards. Picks up 7 yards. Sets up 3rd and short. Well, Haven just, I feel like he needs to use his size right there. Instead of making that cut, man, you're bigger than every other defensive back out there. Turn your shoulders and get downfield in a hurry. Try and run someone over instead of make a miss. Third and 5 right here. I thought Haven got a few more yards than that. But about 3rd and 5. Hand up to Sloan off the right side, and Sloan breaks one arm tackle, and he's in the end zone for another Hillsdale touchdown. That makes it 21-0. 8:19 left to go in the 2nd quarter. And Hillsdale trots out the PAT crew. A.J. Brown has kicked the ball really well tonight. In fact, for the year, A.J. Brown is 32 of 30. Well, coming into the night, he was 32 of 34 for the PATs, which is really important. I mean, Hillsdale wants to make a deep run in the playoffs, and in the playoffs, those PATs and those field goals are so important. It's up, and it is good. A.J. Brown tacks on another point, makes it Hillsdale 22, Northwestern 0. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Happy Halloween!
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them.
Welcome back to Hillsdale High School. I'm Zack Truax on OH Support, live and free. Hillsdale kicks off. A.J. Brown puts a foot into it. Another high kickoff. And a 4th fumble kickoff. It's a live ball again. 4 kickoffs, 4 fumble kickoffs. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. Huskies get back on at the 25. I don't know if A.J. Brown's putting some kind of English on that thing. Make it tough to catch. Ball 25. Hey, want to thank the hundreds of people watching online. Hope you're enjoying the call, enjoying the game. Northwestern comes out in that familiar 5 wide where they send 4 receivers to one side. This time they're in a bunch set. They've thrown a screen out of this, so look for them to come back to Ramser on this one. And Brew'd, that's a rough one. Brew'd looks left. He looks left, and Hillsdale brings an extra man, forces him to his right. The problem is Ramser had run a pattern that took him left, so when Brew'd rolled right, he had no one to look for, and he was lucky just to get some positive yards there, pick up about 3. Norwayne 14-7 over Dalton right now. And in the first quarter, the Ashland Arrows are on top of West Holmes, 7-0. Arrows forced a turnover on the opening kick. What is going on with kickoffs tonight? Brew'd makes tackler miss, finds number 3, open across the middle. Jesse Hanshaw, nice little pitch and catch there, pick up positive yards. Hanshaw with the reception, ahead for a first down.
Boardman on the tackle.
Pickup of about 14 there. And that's Northwestern comes out. Brew'd at quarterback. Hillsdale in the last couple of series has been bringing 1 extra guy and getting home. Now they just bring 3. Brew'd, nice throw to Ramsier. He makes a man miss, and he pushes ahead for about an 8-yard gain on first down. That's what the doctor ordered for Northwestern. Makes it second and about 2 from the 49-yard line. Northwestern has had some decent drives, just has not gotten to the end zone. Stalled out inside the 20 twice, once settling for a missed field goal. 6:23 left to go in the second quarter. Northwestern just kind of peskily hanging around in this game. Referee calls for a new play clock. Winds it. Here we go. 5 wide for Northwestern. Man in motion. Fake the jet sweep. Brew'd up the middle, and it is taken down right away. They're going to call it a sack. I would too. Number 78, Landon Thomas, 6'3", 200-pound junior, for a sack on the play. Yeah, give him a sack. It was a quarterback draw he was running, but we'll give him a sack because he tackled the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage. Absolutely. Lost it 2. 3rd and 4 for Northwestern. Come out with that 5 wide, 4 receivers to the right. Ramser single coverage on the left. Single high free safety up top. Hillsdale just brings 3 again, and they run the quarterback draw. This time, Brew'd running behind his pads a little more, picks up the first down. That's what you want to see Brew'd do all night. Get north and south. There, he gets through the line, drags a tackler forward, and picks up a very important first down for the Huskies. Big number 77, Garrett Furr checks in the game. 6'1", 275-pound junior. Checks in the game for Hillsdale on defense. Northwestern on offense. 5 wide again. Brew'd all by himself in the shotgun. Hanshaw in motion and a procedure penalty again. Oh, that's been killing Northwestern all night. It's their 3rd one. It's got to hold your water in there. And you can see on the screen the size difference, the size advantage that Hillsdale has at the line of scrimmage. But Northwestern offensive line holding up admirably against a much bigger, much older, well, much bigger, at least, Hillsdale defensive front. Now Hillsdale gets 4 guys on the line. And that pass complete to number 3, Hanshaw again. Hanshaw ahead for a gain of about 5. Makes it 3rd and 9. I'm sorry, 2nd and 9. They're going to call it 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10 right here for Northwestern. Traditional 5 wide. Buno by himself. Takes a snap. Quick throw. Quick completion. Positive yards to Ramsier. Ahead for about 4. Ramsier. So you've got 3rd and manageable for Northwestern here. 3rd and 5. They've kind of liked that quarterback draw right here, and I like it too, but at this point, I think that might be going back to the well one too many times. I think you really want Brew'd to sit in the pocket and find someone open. Brew'd takes a snap, rolls to his right. He's got a man coming open, just overthrows number 2, James Cassidy. Boy, if you're Northwestern, you almost want a little bit as a little handsy there, but a defensive back. I don't call it, but if you're Northwestern, you're probably complaining about it. And it makes it 4th and 5. I got to think down 22-0 with 3 minutes to go. And second quarter on the other side, on your side of the 50, I think go for it absolutely right here. And they do. Wouldn't be a worse spot to do a little pooch punt either, because Hillsdale has nobody back. Brew'd takes a snap. Right away, he's looking to draw. He had number 2, Cassidy, coming open again, just overshoots him a little bit, and Northwestern turns the ball over on downs again. Score update from West Holmes. Ashland now up 14-0. Hillsdale takes over at the 45-yard line. Lewis takes the ball, goes deep right away, looking for number 2. That's Holland Young. Really nice ball. Again, he's not afraid to throw into coverage, that's for sure. Throws it into coverage, but once again, only where his guy can get to it. Northwestern defender doing a good job getting a hand up there and knock it down, but really nice ball by Lewis. I like the way he throws the ball. Throws it into coverage, but it's a very accurate, very catchable ball. He realized he has wide receivers who are over 6 foot. They have a height advantage on the guys covering them. There's a quick screen to number 10. That's McFadden up the sidelines. McFadden in the clear. 1 man to beat. Runs past him, but gets pushed out of bounds. Nice little tunnel screen there to McFadden. There's a tunnel screen. Nicely executed. Good job by McFadden by staying flat. McFadden has to catch that ball about 2 yards off the line of scrimmage because the offensive lineman had moved downfield. So if you catch that ball too far downfield, it's an easy illegal man downfield penalty. But McFadden running a nice route, catching that ball on that screen pass, and then getting to the far sideline, cutting up for a big game for the Falcons. They've got 1st and 10 from the Northwestern 20. Quick pass to Haven. Haven now gets vertical, sniffing for the end zone. Makes it, it just thrown out of bounds. That's a horse collar. Much better run by Haven that time. Caught the ball and got north and south in a hurry right here. Catches the ball, gets his pads downfield. Getting there and just ripped out of bounds. They're going to call that a horse collar. Hey, if you're at the 1 yard line, get him out of bounds. Not the worst penalty for Northwestern. Not too often you get a personal foul. It goes for a half a yard. So 1 penalty there, but it only costs Northwestern a half a yard. Keeps the points off the board, if not for 1 more play. 2:52 to go in the half here. Hillsdale knocking on the door. I kind of like giving the ball to Haven here. Let him finish it. Let him get the touchdown after that nice run. And they do. Haven in for the touchdown. I like that call. Give Haven his 2nd touchdown of the year. And that makes it 28-0 Hillsdale. And, oh, it's starting to get ugly here at Hillsdale. A.J. Brown comes on for the PAT. He's been as automatic as any high school kicker can be on PATs this year. Well, I'd like to see A.J. Brown kick a long field goal once. I want to see how accurate it is. He could be a weapon for Hillsdale in the playoffs. Kick is up. And it is good. Makes it Hillsdale 29, Northwestern 0. We still have 2 minutes, 48 seconds to play in the first half. When we come back, Hillsdale kicks off again. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Happy Halloween!
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up.
Welcome back to OH Report, live and free from Hillsdale High School, as the Falcons are starting to put a thumping on the visiting Northwestern Huskies. Thanks to all the viewers at home, especially all the guys in the big thread from the Ville. Glad you can tune in. Hillsdale kicking off. A.J. Brown sends it deep. That's a live ball, and it goes out of bounds. It's a live ball. No one from Northwestern covers it, rolls out of bounds, and they get extremely lucky to take it to 35. That ball bounces towards the middle of the field, and some lucky Falcon underclassman probably scoops it up for a touchdown. Northwestern living dangerously on the kickoffs tonight, to say the least. Every kickoff Northwestern has received, they've either fumbled it or not covered it. Brew'd back at quarterback, this time from the 35. Takes a snap, surveys, steps up, floats one downfield just over the head of number 4, Mason Myers. And it's 2nd and 10. I'd like to see Brew'd get his feet set again before he throws that ball. He did a nice job sliding up in the pocket, but then you've got to reset your feet so you can throw an accurate football. He's still moving there, and that's why that ball kind of sails on him. But he's doing a better job of sliding up in the pocket and keeping his eyes downfield. Hillsdale getting pressure with 3. Now they bring 4. Northwestern holds up. Now Brew'd's in trouble. Rolls to his left. Now he's got some green grass in front of him. Brew'd ahead for a big run. Let's call it about 20-yard run on the quarterback scramble for Brew'd. Gives Northwestern a first down. Northwestern moving the ball nicely from the 20 to the other 20. It's inside the 20s. From the 20 in the end zone, that's where they've really stalled out tonight. 1st and 10 for the Huskies. And they'll set up. And I have not seen a running back set up next to Brew'd all night long. It's been 5 wide, a lot of times 4 to the right or 4 to the left, trying to get Ramsier in one-on-ones. And this is the first time, I say it and it happens, the first time all night, well, then they put him in motion. A Husky guy sets up next to Brew'd. Brew'd in trouble. Kirschbaum trips him up. Kirschbaum with a big sack. And Northwestern just brings 3 on that one, and they get home with Kirschbaum. The big boy ripping Brew'd down for a huge loss. Brew'd ran for 20 to get a first down, and then just lost half of it back right there. Sets up 2nd and 20. So Brew'd gets a nice run, 20 yards, gets the first down, got 1st and 10. Then Kirschbaum beats his man one-on-one and rips Brew'd down with one arm to force a 2nd and 20. So the Huskies almost give back everything they gained on that last play. A timeout here. And we'll check some local scores. Northmore on top of Mount Gilead, 16-7. That's surprising. Mount Gilead's kind of hanging around. Big Walnut losing to Westerville North. Shelby 7-0 on Clear Fork. That one's closer than you think it would be. Lucas putting it on North Central, 36-0. Danville beating Centerburg, 6-0. Well, there's some surprising scores early on in the conference. You never know about the KMAC. There's so many teams that can run the ball so well on you that if you don't tackle the running back and force 3 and outs, you're in trouble. Bune takes the snap, steps up in the pocket, finds Ramsier open, Ramsier ahead, and Ramsier close to a first down. Nice little dump pass to Ramsier there, and he's ahead for a first down. But his name's been said about 10 different ways tonight. I don't know if anyone's got it right. My apologies to number 1's family. He's having a heck of a game. 5 wide. Bune takes the ball. Quick pass again. Oh! I can't tell that guy picked off. It looked like it was so close being picked off. See the replay here. It pinballs around a little bit. Boom, boom, in and out. Oh. Number 7 for Hillsdale. Aiden Hoffman he's a junior, had a chance at a interception. He catches that. He may still be running for the end zone. Instead, we got 4th and short for Northwestern. And Northwestern takes another timeout. 1 minute, 38 seconds left to go in the half. We want to thank our sponsors here during this break. Brew'd Coffee is our scoreboard sponsor, offering specialty coffees, donuts, and breakfast food in downtown Hayesville. Hey, our first downs brought to you by 89 Homes Building and Improvements, earning your trust since 1979. Sloan Concrete will be our MVP sponsor, decorative and standard concrete services serving North Central Ohio since 2005. Simonson Construction's our replay. Home Kitchen Supply brings you the commercial sponsors as well. Thank you to our generous sponsors who make this broadcast available for the hundreds of people watching online right now. Northwestern 4th and desperation right here. Need a first down. Try and get something going here in the first half. Being a lone setback. They've liked the quarterback draw on this on these short plays. They've got about half of them. Bune takes the ball. Oh, little shovel pass. Really nice call there by Northwestern. Looks like a shovel pass to Ramsier. Oh, that's Myers on the forward pass. Yeah, Mason Myers on the little shovel pass. Really like that call by Northwestern. They hadn't shown that wrinkle all night. When they need some yards, they pull that play out of the hat, get some positive yardage. 1 minute 20, the clock running here in the second quarter. Northwestern trying to put some points on the board for halftime. Bune rolls to his right, got a man open. Oh, he falls down. Get a number there and a catch. Number 88, Braden Swank, freshman, getting a catch here tonight. Good for Braden Swank, freshman. Big conversion there in 1st and 10. Get a first down. Trips to the left. 2 wide receivers to the right. Oh, procedure again on Northwestern. Every time they get something going, they kind of just shoot themselves in the foot. One thing they haven't done tonight is turn the ball over. They came close a couple times. But Bune doing a good job taking care of the football. If he could just get the offensive line to hold their water a little bit. I didn't see that. I didn't see it. But the referee's a lot closer than I am. Now we got 1st and 15. The clock's running, man. Northwestern has got to find some urgency. They got guys walking around. You're at the 25-yard line. You're trying to score here. Bune takes the snap. Slides around the pocket and is sacked. Ball might have come out.
Ball loose on the play.
Clock still running. Now the referees stop it as we pull bodies off the pile. Trying to see who's got the ball. No call yet. And Northwestern retains possession of the football, but they better get a call in because as soon as the referees back up, they're going to wind this clock. And Northwestern calls timeout. Boy, Northwestern really wasted a lot of time on that last play. 27 seconds here. They got second down. I think they might have cost themselves at least a play or two.
Northwestern with the recovery will retain possession. We got a second down in 18.
Here's my view tonight. There's the happy Hillsdale faithful. They've got the bleachers pretty much packed here on homecoming. Good shot of cheerleaders tonight. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, October, so you see a lot of the pink around the games. A lot of football players wearing the pink socks. Cheerleaders going with the pink pom-poms. Here we go, back to action. 2nd and 15. 27 seconds left. Brew'd takes a snap. Slides up in the pocket, in trouble. Going down, got a flag on the play, though. Not the worst flag in the world if you're Northwestern because the clock might have run out on you there, but instead you're going to get a holding call.
Incomplete pass in the backfield.
Tough call for Hillsdale. If you're getting the sack right there, the holding penalty negates the sack. I think if I'm Hillsdale, I decline it so my guy gets credit for his sack. You're right. Trevor Klein not afraid to take points off the board to go for 2. The joke being passed around in the press box here. But Hillsdale discussing it now with the referees. And they're yeah, he took the penalty, I think.
Lost it down on the play. The ball spotted at the
No. So penalty declined, so it's a loss down the play. So third down, and they got to get to just about Main Street at Hayesville to get a first down. Brew'd takes a snap, surveys. Kirschbaum flushes him out. Brew'd rolls to his left, got a man open. Oh, and just dropped Mason Myers. Dropped the ball right there, and he had a chance. 4th down. And if you're Northwestern, 14.6 seconds left. Got to try and find something positive here. I think they had this thing down. If you look at the original first down markers, I don't even know if they're in the shot, if you can get him in the shot. But that's how much yardage Northwestern has lost in the last 4 downs. 10, 20. Northwestern has lost 25 yards in the last 4 downs. They're 4th in a country mile. 14.5 seconds left to go. Got another flag. Still 4th down. You got a legal procedure. Here we go. 13.9 seconds left. A little timer off the clock there. Brew'd takes a snap. Needs a miracle. Sets up. But Kirschbaum has been in his lap all night. Brew'd rolls his left, finds a man, not going to be enough. And it is 1st and 10 for Hillsdale around the 28-yard line. I got to imagine Hillsdale's going to come out, take a knee, and take it to halftime. 4.7 seconds left to go. We're just one possession away from a running clock. The curse continues. The Thompson, Sturry, Truax curse of running clocks continues.
Hillsdale will take over on downs. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Lewis set up in the shotgun. I got to believe he's just going to take a knee. Running the man out there now. Missing the offensive lineman. Here we go. We're set up now. Lewis takes a snap and drops to a knee. And that's 000 on the clock at halftime. Your hometown Hillsdale Falcons 29, the visiting Northwestern Huskies 0. When we come back, we'll have the band. Stick with us, folks. Live and free on OH Report.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Home and kitchen supply, we're building our future with you.
Contractors and do-it-yourselfers, this is Jeff Flowers from Home and Kitchen Supply, here to remind you that we are your best source for kitchens, baths, windows, doors, floors, and more. Quality products, friendly service, great prices. You owe it to yourself to give us a try. You will be glad you did. That's Home and Kitchen Supply, 163 North Diamond Street, downtown Mansfield. We're building our future with you.
Happy Halloween!
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, as you know, we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play.
Our next tune tonight is a fun, up-tempo song with a great chorus to sing along with. If you don't know the words, they're easy. It's just the word "nah" 38 times. Featuring a flag routine written by sophomore Abby Webble, have fun with Land of Thousand Dances. of the Beatles, written by songwriting prodigy Paul McCartney, with a trumpet solo featuring junior Peyton White. We hope you enjoy this unique arrangement of Yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the 2024 Hillsdale Falcon Marching Band. Tonight our marching band is joined by nearly 100 Hillsdale alumni, including graduates from 6 decades. Marching alongside them, all celebrating 60 years of outstanding youth tradition at Hillsdale High School. Our guest conductor tonight is Mr. Steve Taylor. From 1978 until his retirement in 2013, Mr. Taylor, along with his wife Gail, led Hillsdale Marching Band students through hundreds of Friday night performances just like this one. His impact on the Hillsdale community is seen today by the amount of students who have returned to perform with him once again.
Thank you.
We start our alumni show tonight with a classic tune that has been heard around the state since 1965 and has been made exceedingly famous by the OSU Marching Band. Featuring our Alumni Rifle Corps, here is Hang On Sloopy. Hillsdale's current director, we would first like to recognize Hillsdale's previous director, Corey Richardson. Corey Richardson taught in the district from 2013 to 2021 and also has students represented here today. Mr. Richardson is currently an administrator in the Northwestern School District and is still an advocate of music education. Thank you for your dedication to the world of fine arts. Our second song is one that was released by the King of Pop back in 1982. Go get your red leather jacket and iconic white glove for this alumni rendition of Thriller. Before we play our last song, we would like to thank all of the alumni that have come out tonight to perform once again. You are a wonderful representation of why music education is so important. We hope to continue to see you back at Hillsdale for many years to come, and we are proud to be a place where you can call home. Please give a round of applause for our Hillsdale Marching Band alumni. Our final song, which features all of our Falcon Flag Corps and Twirler Peg Fiddly, is a tradition that has been performed by the Hillsdale Marching Band since the early 1980s. Here is the Battle Hymn of the Republic. Falcon Marching Band and Alumni Band.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, but you know we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant, they can't move the king. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. Time to go hard and put your game face on. Ruthless, ruthless. This is the moment movies get based on. This is the moment movies get based on. Fire in the bones, watch me fire up the songs. Let it burn 'em, burn 'em, burn 'em. Got the fire in the bones. Our desires, they become who we are. We go hard, giving up, no we're not. Yeah, the first step is showing up. Now we're here, blowing up. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. Yeah, the first step is showing up, now we're here. Yeah, the first step is showing up, hear them chill. Yeah, the first step is showing up, now we're here. We're blowing up, hear them chill. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. If you never risk it, then you never know. Ruthless, ruthless. Give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless.
Welcome back, fans, to Hillsdale High School. Coming out of halftime, your hometown Falcons lead the visiting Huskies 29-0. Let's take a look at some first half stats and some surprising stats, to say the least. First downs, Hillsdale 9, Northwestern 6. Here's where it gets interesting. Rush yards, Northwestern 149 rush yards to Hillsdale's 116. And all those rush yards are probably by the quarterback, at least a big lion's share of them. Pass yards, Northwestern 196 pass yards to Hillsdale's 125 gives you a total yardage of Northwestern 345, Hillsdale 241, and no, that score is not right. The team that's getting outgained is up 29-0. Huge spot right here, though. Look at the penalty yards. 42 penalty yards for Northwestern, 0 for Hillsdale, and 0 turnovers for both teams. So, really surprising stat line coming out of halftime. I felt like Northwestern had moved the ball well in between the 20s. I didn't realize it actually outgained Hillsdale by over 100 yards on the night. Had no clue about that. So very surprised on that. But the only stat that matters, folks, is the one underneath on the scoreboard. And like I said, Hillsdale up 29-0. And I believe the Falcons will be receiving the ball to start the second half. So we're just one possession away from a running clock. And so that would extend the Sturry, Thompson, Truax streak to 8 games in a row of running clock. But we'll see what Northwestern can do. I got to imagine Northwestern coming out of halftime. I got to imagine onside kick here if I'm Northwestern. The craziest thing is Northwestern hasn't really covered a kickoff all night. This is the first kickoff they got to go cover. So this is the kickoff unit's first time on the field. That can sometimes be a little dicey coming at halftime. So if I'm Northwestern and Hillsdale's got some burners back deep, they got some dudes that can catch the ball and get going the other way real quick, know what to do with the football, and they can get it in the end zone on a kickoff. So you got to be cautious if you're Northwestern here. I like the idea of an onside kick or at least something on the ground, a worm burner to maybe create a fumble, an opportunity to cover the kick. Either way, Northwestern's on the field, ready to kick off to Hillsdale to start the second half. Though that ends your 89 Homes halftime show. Look at the Brew'd scoreboard. 12 minutes on the clock. Hillsdale 29, Northwestern 0. Doing the kicking duties for Northwestern is number 13, Gabe Nicholson. He kicks it off. There's your onside kick. It's still on the ground. Hillsdale comes up, and number 5 for Hillsdale, that's Knox Lewis, makes his biggest play of the night, recovering the ball around the 40-yard line. Like the idea by Northwestern, and they had a chance, just could not get on the ball. So Hillsdale takes over 1st and 10 from the 40. They have, feels like, almost moved the ball at will, even though they're down 100 yards in total offense to Northwestern. Hillsdale comes to the ball. Three wide receivers. Quick pass out to number 3. He gets the corner. That's Brock Bauer. First down on the first play. Big gain of about 20 yards. The fan base has thinned out a little bit here at Hillsdale. People kind of headed the doors after halftime a little bit. Great job by the Alumni Night, by the Alumni Band for Hillsdale. Loved their rendition of the Battle Hymn of the Republic. I noticed it during the when they're playing it, and then it jumps out of my mind. The Hillsdale Alumni Band comes on with the varsity band, and they do a beautiful rendition of the Battle Hymn of the Republic. Very stirring. Yeah, it's about 150 people on the field. Hillsdale historically known for having great bands. And Hillsdale walks to the line of scrimmage. 3 wide receivers again. Lewis calling for the ball. Handoff up the middle.
Hoffman, the ball carrier.
And that is Hoffman getting some time. ahead for about 4 yards. Want to thank everyone who's watching live and free on their favorite social media platform. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Lewis takes a play into the huddle now. Hoffman looks like Hoffman stays in the game at running back. The three-headed monsters still in the wide receiver. Oh, just overthrows Haven just a bit. That's the first errant throw Lewis has had all night where he had a wide open guy and missed him. Kind of sidearmed that one. Very rare does Cale Lewis throw a inaccurate ball, but a little bit inaccurate there. Number 20 for Hillsdale, Kyle Turk checking in the game. Sophomore, 5'11", 140 pounds. Bauer and McFadden split to the left. Lewis calls to the ball. Oh, just incomplete. Intended for Haven. That's 2 in a row. They're trying to get to the big guy. Going. He had a chance. I think it hit him. Oh, yeah, it was a nice pass. That was a nice pass. He kind of alligator armed it right there. It's tough over the middle. Just extend your arms. You know you can take a big shot. You know, it takes a lot of courage to catch the ball over the middle. A lot of courage and a lot of practice. Now it's 4th down and 7. Hillsdale coming out a little flat on offense early here. Trips to the left. Lewis with the ball. Rolls to his left. Beautiful pitch and catch from Lewis to Hayden McFadden. Exactly how you draw it up. And it's a first down. Hillsdale moving the ball down the field there. That was 4th and about 7 or 8. And they get about 15. The other undefeated team in Ashland County, the Ashland Arrows, on top of their conference rival, West Holmes, 28-14 a half. Ashland has not beaten West Holmes in 4 years. Back to this game. Lewis takes the ball. Quick handoff to number 3, Brock Bauer. Ahead for about 8 yards. And that was actually a shovel pass. That counts as a pass for my trusty statistician, Rich Sturry, over there. That actually counts as a forward pass. Yeah, Bauer ahead for about 6 yards. Lewis brings the play in. Bauer gets the play now, goes to his slot receiver spot. At the keeper. Oh, beautiful hit. That's a woo hit. 52 for. I don't have a name for him. I have on a roster. Gorgeous hit by 52. They're saying Fulton, senior offensive lineman, defensive lineman. That's your woo hit of the night, folks. Woo! Cale Lewis getting hit hard on the little zone read there. Haven't seen Sloan back out here in the second half. Lewis now sets up. Finds Haven over the middle. Haven ahead for a first down.
Lewis's pass complete to Haven.
Ahead for a first down, and we have with 9:15 to go in the third quarter. Hillsdale, with A.J. Brown kicking doing the kicks at the 15-yard line. A field goal gets you a running clock here, so if you don't punch it in, you can still get a running clock by kicking a field goal. Hillsdale walks to the line. 4 wide receivers. Running back in the sidecar next to Lewis. Lewis gets the ball. Running back stays in for protection. Picks up the block. Lewis now rolls to his left, looking for a receiver. Throws to the end zone. Picked off in the end zone by number 1, Riley Ramsier, with the beautiful interception, turning Hillsdale away. a very rare mistake by Cale Lewis. Ramsey are doing a good job of catching the ball and getting down and creating a turnover, just what Northwestern needed. Aiden Hoffman's been the running back all night, did a good job picking up a block there. I didn't see what the call, must have been penalty on the defense. I missed it. Penalty on the defense. So Hillsdale retained, I'm sorry. Northwestern has the ball. Swing pass to number 1. The dude just got the interception. Ramsey ahead for about, he had 8 yards on that. Okay. No gain on that play. Ramsey on the swing pass. My apologies for the confusion there at the beginning of the play. So many guys going both ways for Hillsdale. I was taking stock of the players on field. I thought the offense was still on the field, but it was actually the defense. Here we go. Northwestern with the ball. Brew'd calls for it. That's Myers in motion. Brew'd scrambling. Now finds the receiver, number 2, James Cassidy. He fights ahead for a couple yards. It'll be 3rd and long. Jesse Trevason with the tackle. Brady Heller comes in tonight with a team-leading 69 tackles to go along with 3 TFLs and a sack. This Hillsdale defense has forced 12 turnovers and scored 2 touchdowns. Bauer has 3 interceptions. McFadden has 2 interceptions, and both of those guys have a pick 6 this season. But Brew'd has done a good job at taking care of the football. Now he surveys and just gets ahead for a couple yards to force a 4th down. But 4th and long, they're going to, I got to imagine they're going to punt here. I know you're down 29-0, but this is just, I think even for me, this is too far in your own territory to go for it. Because it's if it's 4th and 1, yes. 4th and 2, yes. 4th and 6, no. I'm not a fan of this call, but hey, Northwestern's trying to go for it, trying to keep in this game. 6:40 left. Brew'd calls to the ball. Rolls to his left. Being flushed out, chased out of bounds, and he throws it out of bounds. And Hillsdale takes over 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Yeah, or they could have attempted a long field goal. That's what AT says. Why not go for the field goal? Why not at that point? Either way, Hillsdale takes over, trying to put this thing away. Up 29-0, 6:30 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Hillsdale walks to the line. Looks like Bauer at the running back spot now. Except Lewis it is. Bauer gets the handoff. Oh, fumbles the ball. Picks it back up and is able to still tackle for a loss. Yeah, if you're starting to wonder if Owen Sloan is an important part of this offense, we haven't seen him in the second half here, and it's not looked the same. You know, we talked about the 3-headed monster that is McFadden, McFadden, Bauer, and Young, those 3 receivers. But Owen Sloan, you get an idea how important he is to this offense. Hillsdale comes to the line of scrimmage. Bauer in the sidecar again at the running back spot. Haven at the H-back. 2 wide receivers. Extra lineman in. And Lewis chucks it up for number 10. Hayden McFadden makes a beautiful catch. Cale Lewis is just done playing around. He's got his big guy one-on-one going down the sidelines. Just throw it where only Hayden McFadden can get to it. McFadden climbs the ladder, makes a great catch, makes it 35-0 Hillsdale, and you've got the running clock at 5:23 left in the 3rd quarter. Cale Lewis, He was just done playing around. He didn't look anywhere else. He took that snap. He set his feet, and he was looking for big number 10, Hayden McFadden, who gets another touchdown to add to his total for the year. A.J. Brown home for the PAT. It's up. And it is good. And that makes it Hillsdale 36, Northwestern zip. 4:57 to go in the third quarter. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll do it again. Hillsdale kicks off. Stick with us.
Happy Halloween!
Welcome back, football fans. Hillsdale High School, live and free on OH Report. And the homecoming Falcons are putting a thumping on the visiting Northwestern Huskies, 36-0. Running clock time. 4:50 to go in the third quarter. Let's see if Northwestern catch a kickoff. Hey, caught the kickoff. All right. And look at this. Mason Myers makes him pay. Don't laugh at me, he says. Mason Myers down the sideline, in for the end zone. Oh, boy, if he could have been catching kickoffs all night, it could be a different game. Woo! Mason Myers takes the kickoff all the way down the sidelines. Catches a crease. Oh, really? Boy, Trevor Klein, I think this might be the first play he's going to have in film session because his team has looked a little flat coming out in the third quarter, and Mason Myers makes them pay. Not the best of effort by any of the Falcons on that kickoff coverage. Caught him sleeping, and Mason Myers makes them pay. Gets his team on the board, and we're still running clock, so this is the ever-important PAT here. The PAT decides if we have a running clock or not. Northwestern sets up. And they're going for two. Wow. Under center. Jet sweep. Handoff. And he is stopped short. Looked like they were trying to set up a little Philly special there. They ran a jet sweep. And right there is the option to to run the reverse. But he saw one-on-one. He kept it. Ramsey saw one-on-one, so his read is to keep the ball in the one-on-one situation. Ramsey makes the right read, keeps it, just gets tackled. Nice play. So still running clock. 36-6, and something new. Northwestern kicks off after a touchdown. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Happy Halloween!
Welcome back, Hillsdale High School. And Northwestern kicks off after an electrifying kickoff return by Mason Myers. Gets his Northwestern Huskies on the board. It's the first kickoff they've caught all night, and they fielded it well. Now here comes the onside kick. It's on the ground. Northwestern says they have it. Pulling the bodies off. Beautiful onside kick. Northwestern says they have it. Northwestern does have it. They steal a possession from Hillsdale right here, and Northwestern sets up. Right here's the replay. Beautiful onside kick. Get the bounce. Kick it right. That's what you want to do. Find the guy with, listen, when you're kicking an onside kick and you're the kicker, you look for a guy with a number 50 and up, and you kick it at him. Because those guys are not used to handling the football, and they have a hard time with it. It's just a skill they don't practice. Kicker executes it perfectly. Ball pinballs around. Northwestern comes away with it. Northwestern sets up on the right side of the 50. Let's see if they can add to that total here. Little pump fake by Brew'd. Sets up, throws it deep. Rams here, but guess who? Oh, no! Oh, no! Number 10 for Hillsdale. Hayden McFadden was camped out under the ball, and Brock Bauer came up and knocks it away. So Bauer gets credit for a defended pass. The problem is he defended it from his own guy because McFadden was camped out, ready to pick that thing off. I said that Brew'd had a hard time with interceptions all year. He chucked one up, and that was dangerous right there. 2:45 running clock. Brew'd, the quarterback, rolls to his left, looking for a man, complete the pass, and that's going to be real close to a first down. Let's see who's on the reception for that. Number 12 for Northwestern. I got that as Jacob Haley, the senior, getting that reception tonight. 5 wide for Brew'd, 3rd and short. Oh, and man, the penalties have just been so costly for Northwestern tonight. At the top of the broadcast, I said if Northwestern wants to stay in this game, they cannot shoot themselves in the foot. You cannot beat yourself. Hillsdale, at halftime, had 0 penalty yards, and Northwestern had 42. Just kills you to play a team as good as Hillsdale and then move backwards. But here we go. They go from 3rd and 1 to 3rd and 6. Brew'd takes the snap, rolls to his left, trying to find a man, and throws it incomplete. Now we're at 4th and 6. Running clock, minute 30 left in the 3rd quarter. This thing's like sand through the hourglass at this point. Just time is slipping away from Northwestern to try and claw their way back into this thing, at least make it respectable. Yeah, it's 4-down territory the whole way. They're going for it. Absolutely no way they punt here. I just like to see Brew'd just hang out in the pocket just for a few more seconds. When he scrambles right or left, he just cuts off one side of the field and is limited to just throwing the other. There he slides up a little bit, rolls to his left, and throws as he's getting ripped down. Incomplete. Hillsdale takes over at the 45-yard line after dodging somewhat of a bullet. Northwestern comes out, kicks an onside kick, recovers it, but Hillsdale holds them to just a few yards. And they take over. No harm, no foul at the 44-yard line. Under a minute to go, 36 seconds on the game clock, 20 seconds on the play clock. Hillsdale will have to run one play before we start the 4th quarter. Still no Owen Sloan. Aiden Hoffman still in the backfield. Handoff. Hoffman on the ball, on the carry. Hoffman, a junior, 5'11", 180. Getting a nice carry there, and that takes us to the 4th quarter. Hey, folks, we'll take a break. When we come back, running clock in the 4th quarter. Hillsdale up 36-6. Stick with us.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man...
Welcome back, folks. Hillsdale with the ball. Lewis on the snap, hands it to Aiden Hoffman, who plows ahead, tries to get a couple more. And we're going to get a no call just yet. 3rd and short for the Falcons.
Nice job, ladies. Great job tonight. Appreciate it every time.
Beautiful night here at Hillsdale High School. One of the best venues now to go in the Mid-Ohio area to watch a football game. Brand new facility. You got to put this facility right up there with Mount Gilead. 3rd and short here. Haven in motion. Lewis with this takes the ball, gives to Hoffman. Hoffman ahead for bonus yards here. 1st down, Hoffman carrying tacklers ahead. He gets a nice gain on 3rd and short. Great at 1st down. 10:50 to go to the game. Clock running, 36-6.
Ball spotted 38. 1st and 10 for the Falcons.
1st and 10 from the 38. Lewis takes the play into the huddle. Hillsdale walks to the line. Sets up. 2 receivers. Max protect here. Running back in the backfield. Give to Hoffman up the middle again. He's starting to find his feet. Hoffman's starting to get in the groove a little bit. Nice rhythm. That was number 9. I'm sorry. That was Deacon Borman on the run. Wow, freshman, 5'11", 105-pound freshman. That was a nice run by Borman, especially a freshman. Heck yeah. Well, Coach Klein's got something there. Hard for me to see the numbers from this angle. Who's in the backfield next to Lewis? It's good. They're running every play now, I got to imagine. There's a run play again off the right side. Borman, the ball carrier again, ahead for a 1st down. And Hillsdale content just to play a little 3 yards in a cloud of dust, smash mouth football. Let those big offensive linemen lean on the smaller Northwestern D-line. Push the ball down the field. I'm kind of rooting for Hillsdale to get a stop right here just because I want to see A.J. Brown kick a field goal because I think he can make it. I think inside the 25, I think A.J. Brown, that's in his range. Borman on the carry again. Myers this time gets good penetration, rips Borman down. But you can't see it on film. There he is, number 15. My man Jake Haven, number 15. You're up 36-6, running clock, and Haven is finishing blocks 15 yards downfield. Right there on the edge of the frame, you see him drive his man out of the frame. He keeps driving him about 10 yards. Hat tip to Mr. Haven right there. I hope Trevor Klein points that out in film tomorrow because that's the kind of effort you want to see out of your guys when you're up 36-6. Keep blocking hard. Keep finishing blocks. You know, those are great habits because Hillsdale has got a task in front of them in Week 10, and they're going to be in the playoffs. And after Week 10, well, after Week 11, really, for Hillsdale, every team they face, they're going to have to finish blocks on every play. And so you really want to be in that habit of finishing blocks every play. Here we go, back to the line of scrimmage. Handoff again to the freshman, Borman. He gets ahead for a couple yards. And we've got 3rd and long.
Borman, the ball carrier.
And a flag. That's going to be on Northwestern. I got to imagine that's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct, the way that flag was thrown. Yep. Oh, no, hold on. It looks like a little offsetting. Unsportsmanlike on Hillsdale. Oh, on Hillsdale. Well, you don't see that on the offense very often. It's thrown from that far back, but marching back 15, and Haven's coming out. I think the referees might take an exception to his blocking to the echo of the whistle up 36-6. Jake, You keep doing your thing, brother. If that's what they called you for, blocking to the whistle up 36-6, you keep doing your thing. If that's what they called it for, because, listen, it's still football. We're snapping the ball and playing, aren't we? Who cares what the score is? Play the whistle.
3rd down and 25.
3rd and 25 for the Falcons. Borman stays in at running back. Lewis takes the ball, gives to Borman. Borman off the left side. Borman's got a crease, gets the corner, but knocked down, drugged down by number 1, Ramsier. Ramsier having a nice game on both sides of the ball. That's a good tackle. That's a good one-on-one tackle by Ramsier right there. Really well done. And giving up some inches and pounds to Borman, too. So 4th down and forever. Oh, let him kick the field goal, coach. Nope. Hillsdale comes out. Lewis brings the play into the huddle. Hillsdale to the line. 3 wide receivers. Single running back next to Lewis. Lewis going for it all. Looking for his man one-on-one. Oh, great play by, it looks like Ramsier again, to swipe the ball away. Hillsdale had what they wanted one-on-one with McFadden. That's exactly what you want. And nice play by Ramsier just to swipe that ball away when he saw McFadden's hands come up. You can't play any better than that. Lewis threw the ball right where it needed to be. McFadden ran a great route, and Ramsier was just there to make a perfect play. Really well played football by all 3 guys there. Northwestern takes the ball over. 6:12 to go in the 4th quarter. Into 5 wide. This time, Brew'd with plenty of time, steps up, gets a crease, and is ushered out of bounds after about a 6-yard gain. Clock still runs, though. Ushered out of bounds by number 9 for Hillsdale. That is Deacon Borman again. How could I forget his number? Deacon Borman. Making plays on both sides of the ball, the freshman on the field. Myers in motion. Brew'd with the ball. Rolls to his left. Now cuts it up. Oh, puts his head down. And we got a flag. Boy, Brew'd cut it up. And he had green grass in front of him. And it looked like right here he's expecting to get hit. Right here. He's surprised he's not tackled. Then he sees the guy open. But I really like to see Brew'd just hang on the ball and run it right there. We'll see what the flag is. I think he might have been past the line of scrimmage when he threw the ball. Yep, legal forward pass. Brew'd had gone past the line of scrimmage when he threw the ball. Now, the thing about that rule, yeah, he's probably 3 yards downfield. The thing about that rule is as long as you have a toenail on the line of scrimmage, you can throw it. That's how far past the line you can be. So to break that rule, you've really got to have broken the rule because they give quarterbacks every benefit of the doubt when calling that. But Brew'd obviously quite a bit past the line of scrimmage. So now we got 3rd and 5. Hillsdale declined that penalty. Brew'd with the snap. Sets up. But he's got time. He just needs to survey the field a little bit. You can see Brew'd's eyes. He's got the ball. He looks downfield, and then you can just see his eyes drop. Right? And by the time he quits looking downfield, he looks at the rushers, and then he can't readjust his eyes to look for those receivers and find someone open. You'd like to see him just keep trying to read the field and work his way up in the pocket to try and find somebody open. Hillsdale just bringing 3 guys and getting home. Hillsdale with a serious size advantage, though, on the offensive defensive lines. Brew'd takes a snap. Surveys, flushes to his left, and there he is again. Big Jake Haven having a game with a sack. 15 playing hard the whole game. I like it. And that is Hillsdale football. Insult to injury. The sack gives Hillsdale better field position. 3 minutes, 25 seconds left to go in the game. This thing is academic at this point. Hillsdale just going to content to, I think, grind the clock down with run plays. They can basically run the clock out here with a first down. Maybe even, they might not even need a first down. I don't know if they even need a first down to run the clock out here. And Lewis is checked out of the game. We've got a lot of underclassmen in the game now. 14 at quarterback. Reed Majors at quarterback now. He hands off to number 21, Davis Radcliffe. A couple of freshmen getting some time. And Northwestern called timeout. We'll keep it here, folks, for this timeout. Maybe we can see our sponsors again. We want to thank all our sponsors. Home Kitchen Supply, commercial sponsors, and our first down sponsor. Home Kitchen Supply is your one-stop shop for kitchen and baths, windows and doors since 1970. Home Kitchen Supply. Simonson Construction is our instant replay sponsor. From concept to completion, we can help you make a plan, refine your vision, and build a path for success. Simonson Construction. Sloan Concrete is our MVP sponsor. Decorative and standard concrete services serving Central and Northern Ohio since 2005. And again, 89 Homes is our pregame sponsor and our halftime show sponsor and our postgame. Brought to you by Brew'd Coffee and Donut Shop in downtown Hayesville. Great coffee, great donuts, and friendly staff. Here we go, Hillsdale, second and about 9 after that Northwestern timeout. Hand off to number 42, and he gets the edge. Reed Twining. He's a 5'7", 155-pound junior. Twining ahead for a first down on a jet sweep. Major checks back in at quarterback. Kind of rotating quarterbacks in with play calls. I like that. Get a couple young guys on the field. And the nice part about rotating your quarterbacks when they're young is some coachable moments. You bring them over, you coach them up a little bit, give them a play, send them back in, and then you rotate the next guy out. So really well done there by Coach Klein. Nice pitch. We got him, and that is number 34, Mikey Schenberger. Schenberger, a sophomore, 5'7", 140 pounds, gets the pitch, gets his shoulders north and south right here. Run behind your pads, and he does. And ahead for a touchdown. The sophomore puts the Falcons up now. Oh, we got a penalty flag. Did not see that. We're coming back, penalty flag. A little laundry on the field. And the clock continues to run as they assess the penalty yardage. This is the one part about the running clock I do not like. I think if there's a penalty, they should absolutely stop the clock while they assess the yardage and then wind it, which he does there, but it was already running. So it's first and forever because the holding call was past the first down marker. So it's first and forever. Hillsdale effectively can run one play and end the game. Major takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Schenberger again. And that will end the game. 33 seconds left to go on the game clock. 32 seconds on the play clock. We'll see if Hillsdale runs one more play, give their young guys another rep. I like the idea of running one more play. It looks like they are going to line up, though. So 15 seconds left at 0-0 here. Both teams lining up. And what we felt like would happen tonight came to fruition. Hillsdale with a resounding 36-6 win over Northwestern. When we come back after the handshake, we'll have the final game stats, and we'll round up our MVP of the night. Stick with us, folks. We'll take a break. We'll be right back from Hillsdale High School.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Home and kitchen supply, we're building our future with you.
Contractors and do-it-yourselfers, this is Jeff Flowers from Home and Kitchen Supply, here to remind you that we are your best source for kitchens, baths, windows, doors, floors, and more. Quality products, friendly service, great prices. You owe it to yourself to give us a try. You will be glad you did. That's Home and Kitchen Supply, 163 North Diamond Street, downtown Mansfield. We're building our future with you.
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Let's go.
Tonight's live and free high school football game was brought to you by Brew'd Coffee and Donut Shop, offering specialty coffees, donuts, and breakfast foods in downtown Hayesville. By 89 Homes and Building Improvements, building homes earning trust since 1979. From Sloan Concrete, decorative and standard concrete services, serving Central and Northern Ohio since 2005. By Simonson Construction Service, Inc. From concept to completion, we can help you make a plan, refine your vision, and build a path for success. By Home and Kitchen Supply, your one-stop shop for kitchen and baths, windows and doors since 1970. And by Ohio Suicide Prevention Foundation. So life hasn't been all sandalwood sunshine lately. Visit mantherapy.org today and get your free head inspection to see if it's time for a checkup from the neck up. Men are better when men are happy. Coming up, we've got your MVP interview and your post-game analysis with Zack Truax. Stick around.
Contractors and do-it-yourselfers, this is Jeff Flowers from Home and Kitchen Supply, here to remind you that we are your best source for kitchens, baths, windows, doors, floors, and more. Quality products, friendly service, great prices. You owe it to yourself to give us a try. You will be glad you did. That's Home and Kitchen Supply, 163 North Diamond Street, downtown Mansfield. We're building our future with you.
Welcome back to Hillsdale High School. The hometown Falcons just put a thumping on the visiting Northwestern Huskies, 36-6 all these guys to choose from. Who do I pull up here? Well, I mentioned them all game. Mr. Jake Haven, number 15. The Swiss Army knife a little bit for the Falcons. Jake, I see you play. Is it an H-back spot? Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of H-back. They put you in motion, and then you got that little kick-out block for all those Owen Sloan runs.
Yeah.
How much do you enjoy that kick-out block? Because you seem to lock in, you just drive your feet into the whistle.
I like it a lot. You know, it helps the team. And it feels good pancaking people. I like it a lot.
And you had enough pancakes tonight for a good-sized breakfast.
Yeah.
I hope Coach Klein shows those on film session tomorrow. Does he mention those pancake blocks?
Yeah, if someone has a good block, they'll point it out.
That's great. And you had some great blocks. What I love about what you did tonight, on the offensive side, obviously you had a touchdown. It's a big play for you. After the long catch and run, you got your shoulders north and south. Coach is nice enough to come back to you on the run to give you the touchdown. That's always nice. I was calling for that too. What's that like? You get pushed out, get drug out the 1 yard line, or are you just like, come on, Coach?
Yeah, I was a little disappointed I got pushed out the 1 yard line, but they trust me enough to punch it in at the next play.
Very good, very good. And so you turn around on defense. I give you credit for 3 sacks tonight. Looks like you guys are getting pressure with 3 guys. Was that the plan all week?
Yeah, we knew they were going to pass a lot, so we wanted more people in coverage, and we trusted our D-line to get enough pressure to sack the quarterback and make him throw bad throws.
Yeah, between you and Kirchbaum, you guys were in Bune's lap all night tonight. Yeah. And he does a good job when he can throw the ball, man. He's pretty effective. They move the ball on you pretty well between the 20s. Inside the 20s, things changed a little bit. What happened inside the 20s? What do you think the reason is you guys stuffed them so many times?
We try to think bend, don't break, so we'll let up a big play, but we try to move on to the next play and just focus in and get the stop so we can get back to our offense.
And I talked a little bit about the blocking. In a game like this, sometimes things can get a little flat, right? You're expected to win. It's homecoming. You're up 30 to 6, right, or 36-6 at one point. And just for the young guys out there watching, take us through your mindset of what it means to play every down with maximum effort no matter what the score is.
You just try to work on your fundamentals. So, like, when we play Norwayne, we can be ready to go and beat them. And hopefully, like, the young guys are watching, so if someone needs to step in, they know what to do.
Yeah, Jake, I love the way you blocked all the way to the whistle.
Thank you.
And that's exactly what I said when I was watching you. Listen, that kind of effort, it builds good habits, right?
Yeah.
Because when you're blocking to the whistle at every play, you'll never have to think about, I got to really block to the whistle here. And when you play those heavyweights, when you play the Norwaynes, when you play those teams in week 12, after you get past your first round playoff game, you're going to have to block to the whistle on every play because every team can beat you at that point, right? That's great. Hey, Jake. Really appreciate you coming up here. You're my MVP tonight because I love the way you played on both sides of the ball.
Thank you.
Maximum effort, hitting hard. And now he's our Sloan Concrete MVP. And now we'll give you a chance to look in the camera, shout out whoever you want to shout out to.
I'd like to shout out my family, my team, Gage Barker, and my girlfriend.
That's Owen Sloan. I'm sorry. That is Jake Haven, number 15. Jake Haven, here's your Sloan Concrete MVP. Thanks a lot, Jake.
Thank you.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Home and kitchen supply. We're building our future with you.
Contractors and do-it-yourselfers, this is Jeff Flowers from Home and Kitchen Supply, here to remind you that we are your best source for kitchens, baths, windows, doors, floors, and more. Quality products, friendly service, great prices. You owe it to yourself to give us a try. You will be glad you did. That's Home and Kitchen Supply, 163 North Diamond Street, downtown Mansfield. We're building our future with you.
Happy Halloween!
Welcome back to the 89 Homes postgame show from Hillsdale High School. Homecoming, and the hometown Falcons treated the fans to a 36-6 walloping over their WCAL rivals, Northwestern Huskies. Let's check out the end of game stats here on your 89 Homes post-game show. First downs, Hillsdale ends up with 15, Northwestern ends up with 6. Rush yards, Hillsdale 182, Northwestern 54. Pass yards, Hillsdale 192, Northwestern 209. Hillsdale ends up outgaining Northwestern 374 to 263. Penalties, Hillsdale goes 2 for 25. One of those was a 15-yard unsportsmanlike that was, in my opinion, a bit ticky-tacky. But either way, it was called. And Northwestern had a boatload of penalties for 52 yards. One turnover, Lewis had that interception in the end zone. Not the worst turnover in the world. Great play by the defensive back. That puts Lewis at only 3 interceptions all year. So my final thoughts tonight, I thought Hillsdale might have come out a little flat in the first half. They just overcame Northwestern, and in the second half, they definitely looked flat. And, it was 29-0 at the end of halftime. Ends up 36-6 in the second half. So I think if you're Coach Klein, you probably go back in the locker room, or you're in film session tomorrow, and you say, in the second half, we only won that game 7-6. And I talk about creating good habits and always having good habits in football, and it's so important because, next week Hillsdale is at Rittman, and that's a game they should be heavily favored in again. And then they've got the big game with Norwayne, Week 10, here at Hillsdale, and that's the one that they've got to be sharp for. There's going to be a boatload of computer points there. If Hillsdale can win that 10th game, they probably automatically vault up in the first place in their region, and they're right now they're at second, but with all those computer points on the line, got to really go for it. And probably the WCAL championship's going to be on the line too. So lots of good stuff for both coaches. If you're Northwestern's coach, I think you really highlight, listen, we move the ball well in between the 20s. It's from the 20s and in is where we really need to improve. I think Northwestern can do that if they start to develop a running game, because that's where the running game is so important. When the field's compressed and you can run the ball and block downhill, something Hillsdale did. When they got frustrated in the passing game, when it wasn't working, they turned the run and they just pound the ball on Northwestern. So, once again, my impression of Hillsdale, highly skilled team, physically developed, very well coached, very disciplined. I said it, in my call-in on week 1, I said they've made the playoffs 8 years in a row. This year it'll be 9, and they are on track for that, sitting number 2 in their region. And we'll have to see what the computer points have to say tomorrow. But as they look ahead to Rittman, and Northwestern, at this point, just trying to find a win. They have a winnable game in front of them next week at Waynedale. I feel like that's a toss-up 50-50 game. So, for AT Adam Thompson, the man who makes everything go, my buddy Rich Sturry on stats, this is Zack Truax signing off from Hillsdale High School on homecoming night, where the Hillsdale Falcons defeat the Northwestern Huskies 36-6. Folks, we had some huge games tonight. All over OH Report. Some big scores. The biggest one's got to be Danville 12, Centerburg 0. Tune in tonight to the Friday Night Pigskin at 11:30 11:30-ish to see all the highlights, all the reaction from all our live streams, and you'll get to hear from yours truly again on my call-in. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We appreciate your support. That's all from Hillsdale High School. I'm Zack Truax signing off.